Well, in this week's Bottom Line, Neil Melancon tells us about what's going on in South America. For U.S. grain producers, it's an idle time right now, but they like to keep an eye on countries like Brazil and Argentina and then take their planting cues from those countries. Neil, how's it looking out there right now?
Well, Mike, this is a quiet time of year, although last week we did see some significant drops in the market in the wake of the stock market action that had to do with the stimulus package being announced. However, later half of February each year is a time of pre-planting gains in most of the grains, if the last 5 years are any indication. Corn on average has risen 17 cents in the last half of February over the 5-year average, peaking, of course, last year at 32.5 cents, which was part of an overall $4 rally that jumped prices to all-time highs. Soybeans, meanwhile, have seen similar price action in the last 5 years, gaining an average of 60 cents per bushel in later February. Last year, the jump was double that at 120.5 cents, part of a 14-month trend that saw November beans gain $7 in value overall. So what can we expect for later February 2009? Well, the bottom line this week is that definitely not the same thing we've seen over the last 5 years. In fact, the graphics that I showed you earlier did not show 1990 to 2003, where 8 of those 13 years posted losses, so that we have working against us in the trend line, as well as the overall economic situation. Last week, I did an interview with Jim Wiesemeyer, an Informa economist, which we will have for you on next week's show, who said that corn is going to need $4.85 by December in order for most farmers to cash flow. Now, whether we'll hit that mark is a big question, although it is a fact not lost on most traders. But we have a lot of situations working against us. The response to the economic stimulus package notwithstanding, we will see some gains in the grains. How much is, of course, the big question. That's the bottom line this week. I'm Neil Melancon. Back to you, Mike.
Thanks, Neil. And of course, to keep up with daily farm prices and agricultural news, you can listen to Neil's reports on the Louisiana Farm Bureau radio network. For a list of stations in your area, click on over to twilatv.org and we'll link you there.